If there was one moment which tilted the balance entirely in favor of India, it was the spell that Mohammed Siraj bowled post-lunch. He decimated the tail and ensured he ended up with 4 wickets. Prior to that, Joe Root's disaster plus Jasprit Bumrah's brilliant spell, which Kuldeep Yadav capitalized on, got rid of Bairstow, got rid of Duckett. So Siraj, Bumrah and Kuldeep, all of them ensured that India got a 126 run lead, which was further enhanced to 322 thanks to the brilliance of Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill. But this was a day which was vital for the test series in more ways than one. Ravichandran Ashwin was not there. India's best spinner was not there. On top of that, India's bowlers had an extended workload. England were 207 for 2, had gone to 224 for 2. The recipe for disaster was just stewing at this point. But the Indian bowlers were really determined to ensure that fine, let us get going, let us bowl England and bowl with hostility. Mohammed Siraj in the post-day press conference highlighted a very important bit of advice that Rohit Sharma, the Indian skipper, had given. The brief was clear. England were in the ascendancy because they had reached 207 for 2. Mohammed Siraj himself admitted that we did not bowl badly. It was just that even of the good balls, England were playing baseball cricket. So what was the advice that Rohit Sharma gave the Indian team and how that advice benefited Mohammed Siraj in a big way? Because how did Rohit Sharma deal with Ash's absence? At that time, he said, when we found out that Ashwin was not there, it increased our responsibility. Now, this is the advice that was given in the dressing room. Rohit Sharma told us we had to bowl long spells. Forget whatever is happening, whatever will happen. Bowl long spells, you will definitely get the rewards. And for Mohammed Siraj, it worked very well indeed. Because the pitch, as he would later state, was not easy at all to bowl because it was still a flat deck. But the brief from Rohit Sharma in Ravichandran Ashwin's absence was clear. The other bowlers had to bowl long spells. And because of that, it was indeed great that Siraj, Bumrah and Kuldeep, the 3 bowlers upon whom the maximum workload would be, they stepped up and delivered. No surprise that Bumrah with 1 wicket, Kuldeep with 2, 4 wickets from Mohammed Siraj and 1 wicket from Ravindra Jadeja ensured that everybody chipped in at the right time. But for a fast bowler in a long series, bowling a long spell could be dangerous, isn't it? Not for Mohammed Siraj and his fitness. He stated that when that advice came, he was in a better mental zone because he stated, I love to bowl long spells. And in Siraj's case, which is kind of a giveaway that even in white ball cricket, you can't set a batsman up in 3 to 4 overs. If you bowl long and hostile spells, that's what Siraj works on. He can set a batsman up brilliantly. So, Mohammed Siraj, when you look at it, he was really in that zone and the more he bowled, the better he became and the more he was in that zone. So that is why Mohammed Siraj, that long spell advice galvanized him and he found his right length and right rhythm. But what was the plan? How were the plans executed? Because Mohammed Siraj admitted that the wicket was not easy to bowl on. You saw some edges that Ben Stokes had. It was with soft hands, but the ball landed well in front of the slips. It meant that the pitch was still flat and the wicket and the turn, whatever was there, was slow. It was a slow wicket. Siraj himself admitted, if you see the wicket, it was flat and slow. There was reverse swing. Ball would not go to the slips as the wicket was slow. So what did he plan upon? Since it was reverse swing, I wanted to get the LBW and mid-wicket catching in play. And when he utilized the Yorker, he exercised it well and he bowled it to perfection. At that time, they felt that yes, the plan has come into perfection. There was mid-wicket in place. There was an unconventional, if you look at it, mid-on, mid-off in place. This is where Rohit Sharma's captaincy was good. He told Siraj, bowl stump to stump, get mid-wicket in place. If you bowl in that line, maybe even the LBW can come into place. And that is why the captaincy that Rohit Sharma displayed today was simply proactive. And also he encouraged his bowlers to go for the kill. And that's what exactly happened. They stepped up, found the right lengths because the field placing was really, really good. But what was the turning point? More than the bowlers and the cluster collapses that followed, look at the two batters that led to the cluster collapse. Joe Root. When Joe Root hit that reverse sweep of Jasprit Bumrah, the reverse paddle straight to Yashasvi Jaiswal, it opened the floodgates because Bairstow and Duckett fell. After that, when Stokes holed out at the wide long on to Jasprit Bumrah of Ravindra Jadeja, at that time the floodgates opened, England's tail was blown away. Those two moments were the turning points according to Mohammed Siraj, and Mohammed Siraj minced no words when he talked about the Joe Root dismissal. He stated, the kind of shot Root played was not on for this wicket. Absolutely. I mean, so many media outlets are calling it the stupidest shot ever attempted. When it comes off, it is spectacular. When it doesn't come off, it is spectacular. That's how baseball is. Root, when you knew that in Rajkot in the first session wickets would fall in clusters, you did not ensure that you put your team in a good position. And that's why when Johnny Bairstow fell and Duckett fell, the position was squandered. A blunder was made. And when Stokes holed out, we were in the game. When Stokes was dismissed, India knew that they were in the game and they were in the ascendancy. Those two wickets of Root and Stokes ensured that England, dreaming about a lead, now suddenly were playing catch-up. They never recovered. How will the pitch behave? That is one very important question. Mohammed Siraj offered it with a bit of caution that he said that from whatever he assessed, remember, assessment can be subjective, depends upon bowler to bowler. He stated, ball will stay low on day 4. Already you're seeing some uneven bounce. I mean, the one dismissal of Rajat Patidar, the ball kept really low and that's why he played a very poor shot to get out. If bowler bowls stump to stump, chances of a wicket increase. If you bowl with patience, you will get wickets. They are stating you don't have to try extra hard on this way. If you try extra hard, you will not get the success. The wickets will come if you keep the basics simple, that is bowl stump to stump. And that is what Siraj and the rest of the bowling unit will want to do in Bumrah's stewardship. On Yashasvi Jaiswal, he stated that, okay, Jaiswal is batting like a dream. He has never looked back and now he will be your key batter at this point. Jaiswal is truly one of the best batters that has come about. He's already 200 runs ahead of the rest of the pack. But whether he will come on to bat, he said, I don't have an idea. I have to see the physio. I have to tell him what is the situation. Remember, Yashasvi Jaiswal can come out to bat at the fall of a wicket because he has not been retired out. He's only retired hurt. So Yashasvi Jaiswal, whenever a wicket falls, whenever he's fit to bat, he can come back. So that is not, he's not retired out, he's just retired hurt. So India in the driver's seat, 322 runs ahead and potentially looking at a lead, a target in excess of 450 by tomorrow. Let's see whether England can put up a fight or with baseball style, they will go down in flames. Most likely that is what's going to happen. So 322 ahead thanks to Mohammed Siraj 4 for 84. Great captaincy by Rohit and superb advice. Let's hope that India can maintain the momentum and make it 2-1. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.